you, my dear friend, are not to blame. You know, blame is saying, I had nothing to do with it, they did it to me, and it's their fault. Or you take it all upon yourself. I'm such a horrible person. I'm so terrible. I should be punished. I'm ugly. I'm nasty. I mean, yeah, you're not. But what we do and what we have done, maybe for the most part, was always directed by thoughts, words, beliefs, common knowledge. What we learn, all of this having to do with information, having to do with how intelligent you are, having to do with how much you know about the outer, where there's really no knowledge or knowingness, or actually not just knowingness, but using those steps we find in great ancient knowledge and wisdom that we apply, and then you know they work or they don't work, you see, because you apply it. And then when you apply it, you do get the result. Because it's so much of all of this spiritual work is about eliminating self-doubt. Doubt in also the knowledge that there is the divine. There is our eternal existence in a spiritual realm, not a heaven, not a hell, because these are all words relating to this three-dimensional reality experience. And yet there is that true divine reality that is that we each know and remember deep within our own being, because it's who we are and where we come from and what we're part of eternally. And we are, and you have to be there now. And because now is where you are. The mind and the thoughts is not where you are, but if you listen, you see where they're going and how much people are so impressed by their thoughts or what they know and their intellectual whatever. And then you have all of these think tanks that are all thinking and they're creating more problems or more solutions or more stuff or more things, but yet the very quality of existence, and we are existence, it becomes, what would you say, more predictable, more limited, more suppressed, repressed, and this sort of thing. And what really, what would you say, is we need to liberate ourselves, is to realize that we're not to blame in the sense that we need to be punished, hated, eternally, damned, all of the, and damned up, that means the flow stops, nor be placing the blame on anyone or anything else, and at the same time to take that ownership of our choices. And if our choices have been coming from our heartfelt knowing, or from some opinion, some belief system, some reality, TV show, movie, family, religion, all of this, that have all these layers and overlays that keep us generating then this limitations, and then trying to find meaning in the limitations and the meanings of doing that. And you can do that, but you don't need to. You are the meaning. The animals, us, we're living entities, we're living beings. Now, you're either in the thinking group, and they're just trying to figure out how to have pleasure, have it all for themselves. They're just all the time, strategies. When you live in the divine, you don't need any strategies. Woo-hoo. Now, you see, now you might think you're weird, but you know what? Who cares? You know, it's like, I remember I used to tell people when I had my ministry in San Diego, there'd be women that would want to be priests in the Catholic Church and be so disappointed they didn't want women. I said, well, why would you want to be with a group of people that don't want you? Why'd you go across the street and start your own like they did? Right. You know, everybody's talking to God. That's all there is you and God. And you and me. And we are all one in that. It's called super self. That divine supreme being that we are all part of in every way now, you see. So when you say you're not to blame, that does not mean you don't take that ownership of your choices. And realize, even if we've been tricked or hypnotized, into it, we're here now. So do we want to look at blaming and hatred, and I love him, but I'm going to kill him, and I'm going to get him, and I'm going to what they did to me and everything? Look at you. You're still in it, you see. Yeah. You're absorbed in it. So what do you get? That's what you're going to get. So you say, well, I got to be realistic. Well, according to who? Who's telling you that? Where do you get these ideas? And this is the true thing is ignorance of oneself, you see. So when you stop blaming yourself and blaming others, you get, we were tricked. Yeah, we were misled. Okay. Betrayed. Okay, go on and on. It's a story of almost every relationship somewhere along the way. Blah, 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 because same story. Aren't you tired of it? Victim, perpetrator, savior, da-da-da-da-da. So, we get right back here, then just not to blame. You don't go around and say, well, it's your fault, and your fault, and your fault. No, you get to where, if you want an easy life, easy street, you got to be where the ease is. The ease isn't going to come to you. It's already there. So you just have to plug in. That means be aware. Center yourself. Do your work, you see. And that, the greatest work in the world is that you be who you really are. And not the mind, but you. And you have it all.